I'm so intrigued to see what this. Even I agree with you 100%, Neji. I am so intrigued to see what Mount looks like in this manager's team. What we haven't seen yet is one game played with all the signings the manager's made. Maybe barring Malacia, because we know Shaw's ahead of him. I'm intrigued to see what a game looks like with all his players that he's purchased so far. I think that gives us a much and with look Bruno's and Rashford's and Shaw's, I look at as his players. People challenge me on that this week. They're right. He's given them new deals. He's made them mainstays. He's given them armbands. They're his players. So you look at a team that again, I think we improve exponentially when Amrabat goes in the midfield over Eriksen. He's such a problem deep. He ain't got no legs. Good on the ball, got no legs. Suddenly, that's a difference. I don't quite know where Mount... Like, again, tonight, in my opinion, look, I'll be honest with you. I've said it for a while. I don't think Palestri's it. I don't think... When people go, why doesn't he get given a game? My theory the whole time has been because I don't think he's good enough. And I know he was up against Alphonso Davies tonight. I know that's Alphonso Davies. The guy is... I mean, was it true Ten Hag said before the game that Alphonso Davies is not good at defending?
You know what it is? You know what it is with that comment, yeah? I know what he's trying to say. Man is trying to say he's not a great defender. Like, he's a good player, but he's not like a great defender. So he believed like Palestri.
And mad, isn't it mad? Yeah. The greatest defensive move of the night was that tackle to stop Palestri scoring. The
irony. No, man, it's crazy, man.
It's football god. Because when that went across, I stood up. I went goal. It looked like a goal. Cameron's with us. How you doing, mate? Talk to us.
Yep. Hi guys, thanks for having me. Thank you. Thanks to Don for getting me on here. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
brother. Can everyone hear me? Yeah. Yeah. Firstly, I want to start from the defense to the attack here. Onana, I'm not worried about him at all. Like, honestly, I think that was his first real mistake of the season. Did you get it? Like, he hasn't really made a big mistake. Can someone jog my memory?
Wait. To be fair, Brighton, 2 of those goals at Brighton.
They're savable, bro.
Be honest. Yeah, but a savable shot doesn't mean it's.
I beg, be honest.
A mistake. Do you get me? Like, it's not a mistake where it's like, get this keeper out. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So, cool. I'm not really worried about Onana because if De Gea was still at this club, that would send us way into depression. We all know it. What that guy was, he handed Man City the FA Cup. Sevilla, he handed them the Europa League. Let's not pretend like we haven't got a massive upgrade here. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, De Gea was one of the... He hasn't got a club. This big 17 clean sheet keeper has not got a club, and he's free. He hasn't got a club. Tells you everything you need to know. Do you get what I'm saying? Onana was the Champions League's clean sheet holder last season. Went to the Champions League final, put in a tremendous performance against a top Man City side, which he did, right? You just got to give him time. The person I'm not going to give any more time to is Bruno Fernandes. I need to talk about that guy. Since the day we signed him, I've never thought he's this sick player that everyone thinks. Everyone always tells me, Bruno saved us. Oh, he took us from the dirt. Where did he take us? Where did he take us? What, top 4? We were getting top 4 before Bruno, and we're going to get it after Bruno. Sometimes we won't, sometimes we will. Bruno hasn't done anything for us. He's done things for himself. We gave him the penalties, so he got a lot of goals for us. If you give any decent player the freedom to do whatever he wants on a pitch, and you pick out a 2-minute highlight reel in a 90-minute game, you're going to see some nice passes. You're going to see some nice flicks. You're going to see an assist or 2. That's what Bruno is. He doesn't know what ball retention is. And when you've got a number 10, he needs to be, any midfielder needs to be able to retain the ball. It brings me on to my next point, Casemiro. Everyone's always saying, Casemiro's losing his legs. He's rubbish. That guy is being left out to dry every single game. He's playing Bruno. Bruno, he's a pretender. He runs back. Yeah, he will chase a man down like 2 or 3 times in a game. The guy doesn't know what he's doing. He just does whatever he wants. Eriksen, we all know he can't defend. So then it leaves Casemiro, the only person capable of defending. We all know Casemiro is the only player on our team that moves the ball quickly. So sometimes the passes will be off. It happens. It was like that last season. But Casemiro is our best midfielder, and there's no 2 ways about it. He's levels above Bruno. Bruno, like, if you guys understood my hatred for the type of player Bruno was, oh my God, he's so bad. He's one of the major problems of Man United. He is one of the major problems. People compare him.
You're Cam. Let me guess.
Yeah.
You don't like Rashford either, do you?
I'm a Rashford fan.
Oh, hey,
I'm a Rashford fan.
I'm surprised. That's a weird dichotomy to have.
Do you know what? Do you know what that tells you? That tells you, like, listen, I disagree with how bad you think Bruno is, but I respect your opinion because I can tell you're not hating on him because Pogba got hate. I think it's just because you don't like that kind of player. I think you'll be. I can just tell. Equally, I agree with you what you said about Casemiro. All season, all I keep hearing is how bad he is, how he's being. Listen, Musiala would turn anybody. That guy is that good. I don't think you can. That's just he would do that to Rodri. I saw him do it to Rodri last season. They didn't finish their dinner, right? But you are right. He's getting exposed left, right, and center by our midfield. There's an imbalance in there, and I'm a big Bruno fan. But if the balance we need ends up being, if the balance ends up being Casemiro, Amrabat, Mount, as long as we improve, I couldn't give a damn. As much as I want, I love what Bruno's done. This is the difference between me and all the what I call fanboys. I couldn't care less who starts as long as we improve. I have favorite players, but I don't love them more than Manchester United. So listen, I hope he gets this right. And if Bruno's part of that and it's right, great. If he isn't, I don't care. But I also thought tonight, again, Rashford was isolated because of the way our midfield is, and I thought he did some good. Again, I mean, no one's talking about how many good crosses he put into the box tonight that nobody got to or nobody was making the runs for. There's loads of things I think fixing our midfield makes better. Even with Rasmus Højlund, he needs people around him still. He's young, he's learning, he's going to be raw. But the goal he scored, what did he have? Players around him. Yeah, we've got to get better at that. I think that's a great point you made. Yes, bruv.
Sorry, can we do a special mention for Reguilon? Because past 2 games he's been sick, man.
He's been good.
I like him.
Different gravy, man.
You know what? Better than Shaw.
Bro, different gravy.
Bro,
are we doing this already? Okay, listen.
Why is he better than Shaw? Why is he better than Shaw?
Shaw's a repeat offender. Shaw has no tenacity. No intensity. He barely overlaps. He doesn't even like putting in a cross. He thinks he's like some sort of
too much
holding left back. Shaw's a holding left back.
I do love how you call him a repeat offender.
Repeat offender.
Hey, listen. I'm here. I will happily sit here and say Reguilon is better than Malacia. I'm here for that. Luke Shaw. We've not seen enough of Reguilon to say that, he's better than Luke Shaw because we know, my man's on parole. My man's on parole, bro. He's doing a good little stint right now. But he might be a repeat offender later when he's off the tag, fam. You know what I'm saying?
I'll say this as well. I remember the first couple of appearances. One was in the Champions League of Alex Telles. We were all like, remember what we were calling him? Oh, Mr. Whippy, because his crosses look good. That ice cream melted fast, bro.
You know what it is? We rated what's his name? Malacia when he first come in. We were like, oh, Malacia's strong, he's capable. And now we're like, who's this guy? Couldn't care less.
Yeah, honestly, now listen, when it comes to Malacia, I say bring back Tyler Blackett, bruv. Do you know what I mean? I prefer.
Don't do like that, man.
Shaw's an average player.
I've got to go back. I've got to go to some super chat.